How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind. So here is Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champ. Well, I hope you brought your... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Neither fighter willing to slow down. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They block that jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. A counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Okay, now you're switching off. Have you got complacent?
Set him up and you'll take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Man, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Do you believe this? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Keep him on the end of that jab.
Okay, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
Just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
There's the bell for round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Both men step back for just a moment. That's another scoring shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice punch. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice defense on that hook. The perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ear.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
You feel good? Good man, good man.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Right, let's...
Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That uppercut misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk Talk about Alvarez in that last
Switched
round.
off.
What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be...
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick as well.
Man, what you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Pulling back in the fight. Great round. Good man. You stay focused? Go on.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now he's got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them.
Get this boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace?
Oh my God, Johnny! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The stamina is off the charts. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Incredible work rate. That counter punch caught him clean. And he fails. Hold it right there. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassin.